y'all doing? As in, can't wait to see more toes, as in more of his body. Oh my fucking god. Take a fucking cold shower, why don't you? Anyway, I am back. Wait, what? Is this my final purchase? Sorry, I just got a notification about the fucking auto pay I have for my plane ticket for Cancun. Okay, I think this should be the final month to pay it off. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, we're continuing more of Where The Demon Lurks. I have no idea how long I have left for this route. This has got to be the longest build I have ever played so far. Don't be jealous, honey. Wait, what was it that? What was it that Ari said in Class of '09? I don't get, bitch. I don't get jealous of sluts. Yeah. God, I had a long fucking day. You know, I just wanted to sleep in a bit. That's why I have these streams set up to 12 on my days off, so I don't have to kill myself by waking up so early just to stream it at 9. But yeah. Wait, let me go ahead and set the gameplay right now. Yes, I'm continuing this aspect ratio for the gameplay, and not just have it be in the low box. I figured this would be a lot more nicer. Anyway, let's go ahead and set that down. Is Toast a slut or am I? Yes. Anyway, last time we left off on here, we're stuck in the fucking Chainsaw Man Hotel. So that's fun. Anyway, let's continue off. And last time we know, Toast and Kobu are separated from Morris and Lucien. We were getting some bit more backstory on Toast's past, involve him like killing his brother. So yeah, excuse me, you're fucking excused. I got my tea. Okay, let's continue. Meanwhile, Lucy and Morris are running through the 10th floor towards the emergency fire escape. The flame compass guides them all the way down to the 5th floor. As it floats through the door back into the hotel interior, Morris grabs Lucien by the shoulder. Wait, if the ghost's real body is in there, it's not going to let us waltz in and exercise it. Be ready. You're forgetting who I am. This ghost is going to regret taking Kobu away from me. Lucien, do you hear yourself right now? That sounds a bit, you know, a bit fruity, honey. Which Morris raises his hand to object, but lowers it again. With a squeak of the door, the two step onto the 5th floor. The identical decorum serves to do little other than disorientate them. Which, yeah. This is the 5th floor, right? It must be. Those bands were in a different position on the 10th floor. Impressive eyes. They may look pretty, but the rest of me is just as impressive. Unbeknownst to the duo, 2 pairs of eyes were watching them from the shadows. Did you hear something? Hear what? Hurried footsteps scurry across the hallway. Then darkness falls upon them! With an exclamation mark. Morris? Morris, say something! The emergency light flickers on, bathing everything in a violent red hue. Morris, if this is one of your mortal pranks, then it isn't funny! The lights are dull and Lucien is barely able to see. His eyes dart about, combing through the darkness for the exorcist. He's nowhere to be found. A cold breath brushes down his neck. By Gary's beard. Okay, Lord, Gary has a beard. Got it. So he probably doesn't look like a skater boy. Noted. The angel turns around and finds nothing behind him. Lucien's breathing is shallow and rapid as he runs his hand across the wall, trying to locate the corner ahead of him. He shudders in a frantic manner, the sound of his heart pounding urging him on. He paces down the hallway. All is silence until a cold hand grasps at his hair. Ah! Lucien pulls away, several strands of his hair ripped off. The hand recedes into the hotel room it came from. Just as he's about to shut the door down, another nearby door swings open. Thoroughly freaked out, the angel makes a run for it. Morris! Morris, get out here this instant! As he runs, every door slams open in quick succession. Their symphony crashes like the march of a wild beast. He turns around, there's nothing behind him but darkness. What? But I just came from here! He turns around. There's nothing there but darkness. Lucien gulps and carries on forward. His steps have slowed to a walk, but there's no sign of the creature chasing him. This is so unbecoming. Come on, toughen up, Lucien. What if the others in the office hear about this? He tries to reassure himself with his tail tucked between his legs. He's too panicked to notice the door creaking open next to him. He feels the unmistakable sensation of a bony hand grabbing his ankle. Without looking down, Lucien pleads to himself in a soft voice. No, please, no. Now drenched in sweat, the angel forces himself to look down and see... The male receptionist sprawled on the ground, his head dripping with blood. Patches of fur have fallen off of him and his face visibly dry and shriveled. Ah! The creature lets out a guttural cry. However, it would not release Lucien. In its panicked state, Lucien instinctively kicks the person in the stomach over and over again until they are sent flying away from him. The angel continues to howl deliriously, running further into the maze of hallways. He turns from one corner to another, never slowing down. His mind, awash with fear, has no clue where he is going. He only cares about finding Morris and getting the heavens out of this hotel. He reaches the end of the hallway. Before him is a wide window glowing in ethereal green. He contemplates jumping out of it when suddenly the receptionist appears in front of him. Ew! Okay. The wolf's face appears more disfigured from before. Lucien's earlier assault has left them with large black bruises covering their face. Mr. Lucien, you look a little ill. Look in the mirror, mongrel. Oh, Gilgamesh-coated! I see that! Stay back. I don't know if you're working with the entity or if you're under its control, but I won't hesitate to use this. He conjures a feather in his hand and points it at the wolf like he would a dagger. Mr. Lucien, I work for the End Hotel. The hotel just wants you to stay. Be happy. Let it take your troubles away. I'm sorry, but I'd rather enjoy keeping my life force. What did you do to Kobo? And Morris? And maybe even Toast? Mr. Toast and Mr. Kobo are in the hands of our beloved hotel. But do not fret, I have Mr. Morris right here. We bumped into each other. Isn't that right, Mr. Morris? Morris steps out behind the receptionist, but his back is turned to the angel. Won't you come here and greet your friend, Mr. Lucien? Sensing danger, Lucien shakes his head. You expect me to fall for a cheap trick? That can't be him. Turn around. Morris doesn't move. I said turn around! Go on, turn around. Ew! The thing called Morris turns. Okay. 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 Lucian's screams echo across the globe, touching the hearts of the young and old. On that day, the world felt a resounding message in their hearts. I wanna go. Back to the End Hotel. Overcome with great fear, Lucian accidentally taps into the hidden authority he holds as an angel. Wait, accidentally taps? In a state of semi-consciousness and fueled by his will to live, he lets loose all the magic he wields in a mighty beam. What? Impossible. A blast of overwhelming power consumes the possessed receptionist and the faceless creature. Fucking hell, I love the comedy in this game. The sheer force of the blast catapults a now cleansed mortal and a sizable chunk of the wall out of the window and into the pool below. Lucian falls to his knees, panting for air. Every muscle in his body burns from exhaustion. As he struggles to get up, the door behind him slams open. The other receptionist flies out and hits the door across the hallway. Morris steps out covered in hickeys and bite marks all over his neck. Oh? He looks weirdly at the angel. Hey. Lucian crawls to face the boar. Where in the blue blazes have you been? Morris directs Lucian towards the... Yeah, why is there an apostrophe at Lucian's name? Okay. Morris directs Lucian towards the unconscious woman on the floor. She grabbed me in the dark, been trying to off me in the room. Look at yourself. I say she tried to do more than that. She was barking up the wrong tree. Morris extends a hand to the angel and helps him up. That means he's gay. The boar pulls the flame compass out of his pocket once more. Wait, did you see Kobu? I haven't found him. Morris shakes his head. But there's hope they'll make it here. Plus, if we destroy the ghost, we may be able to get Kobu back. Well, about that, I'll have to let you take over from here, as I appear to have used up all my magic. Lucian? The boar shakes his head in disbelief. No, you don't get to judge. I saw things. Alright, fine. Get behind me. Morris taps the flame and it enters a room far down the hallway. The two cautiously follow in turn. Morris takes a deep breath before opening the door and stepping past its threshold. A dense blanket of trees tower over them, hauntingly, sending shivers down their spines. Spins? There's an uneasy feeling in the air. Lucian looks back, but the doorway is no longer there. A bestial rumble leads him to a lone tree in the middle of the forest. It stands out as being larger than any other. The flame compass vanishes as it hits the tree's bark. On its branches are massive cocoons where the skeletal remains of the victims hang like rotten fruits. They observe the bark of the tree, dozens of eyes closed in an opening line surface. Right in the middle of it all lies Toast frozen in space. His pupils are lifeless as green energy surrounds him. Morris and Lucian gasp. Look up there, it's Kobu! High above the tree is you! Your head is the only part of you that sticks out of the web's cocoon. Kobu! You do not respond to your friend's cries. Is he? He will be if you don't get him down. You get Kobu, I'll save Toast. On it. In his excitement, Lucian leaps into the air but is unable to summon his wings and crashes down. Ugh. I'm on it in 5 minutes. Hang in there, Kobu. We're coming. Now, don't panic. All of this. You wave a hand around the space in front of you. It's just an illusion. Maybe if I just slap myself awake, I could get out. Slap. No. Maybe a little harder. Thwack. Ugh. Okay, so that's not going to work. You place a trembling hand on what seems to be your desk. The solidness of the furniture is real, but something's different about this desk. You raise your ears to something crawling around behind you. Your insides are in knots. I've got to get out of here. You sprint towards the door, slamming through with your shoulder only to end up back in the same room. Huh? You jumped after hearing the door behind slam shut. Looking at the ceiling, you raise and shake your fist. Is that all you got? The Lupin room is a hat trick by today's standards. The desk flies towards you. Instinctively, you raise your right to summon a portal. Nope. Thump. What? Your brain fails to register what has changed. A second ago, the table was heading towards you. Now it's in pieces behind you with your right arm beneath the rubble. Ah! Sheets of paper fall out of from the stump. My arm! Your body tries to keep down your lunge, but you can't help fall into your knees in pain as it spreads fast from the stump. The pain paints your face a deep shade of red. Ugh! Your torso and legs spasm out of control as you crumble to the floor. Pain threatens to overwhelm your senses. No, don't give in. It's just a trick. It's not real. In your moment of mounting fears, nonsense words from your younger years ring clear in your mind. Do you consider pain an emotion? It is rooted in the biology of mortals, but its effects can be felt in the soul. Those of us who engage in mental torture aim to draw up pain to enhance our powers. So if you're up against a mental torturer, you'd be wise to not give them what they seek so easily. You scowl at the ceiling as you force yourself back up. You're going to need to take more than an arm to make me break. With your declaration, your arm reappears. The bleeding stops, but your arm feels heavier to lift. What the? A massive pool of darkness appears on the floor. Two figures rise. A mare and Knox, or what looks like them. They make a grab for your arms and start pulling you into the pool. You were never Demon Lord material. Just a Nepo baby that couldn't even handle sitting in Daddy's big chair. You fucked up millions of employees. What's one more life going to hurt, right? Shut the fuck up! You heave your arms away and push the shadows back. They stand aside, glaring and waiting. You could have gone for anything and you chose to call me names? You shake your head. I'm embarrassed to even call this mental torture. I mean, hello? You just freaked me out with the missing limb and you followed up in no time at all with this? You wave your arms around the room before jabbing a finger towards the creatures. They look at each other, then back at you. Furthermore, now that I look about it, this whole space, it's cheap. You shove the shadows aside as you march to your alleged table. You tap out the furniture. This is plastic. It looks like my desk, but you sure as heck didn't research the scene enough. Hello, this is Torture 101. Are you taking this seriously? That's not even half of it. What is this? You storm to the right to a bookcase to draw out a book labeled Book. I fucking can't. You storm to the right to a bookcase to draw... Okay. But the instant your hands touch the item, the entire background topples like the theater props shyly set up. What? Wait, what? Big image, background room not found? Wait, this game is really getting meta. You gotta be kidding me. I take it back. This is torture, because I've got to stand here and be faced with this. You just at the shadows with both hands open. With a deep breath, you summon your inner critic. Subpar, lazy, uninspired, cheap excuse of a dungeon. You should be ashamed. Wait, enough! A deep menacing voice comes out of the one that resembles a mare. Your chest fills with a small amount of pride that you manage to antagonize the spirit of the hotel. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Do you think this is easy? I'm trying to steal this man's body and let it stupidly tie to this stupid soul. I don't need a little snack like you blabbering in my other ear. Okay, for what I was doing for the voice, I was going for the... You hear Amir's voice at first, but it slowly dissolves into the real voice. Once I get that stupid hyena's body, I'm going to personally rip you apart with my bare hands. He wants to toast somebody? You clear back to the shadow. You leave Toast in his body alone. But that's not his now, is it? You bare your teeth as you step back.
I saw through his memories of when he got hit this somebody. Truly a special vessel for my needs.
Go inhabit a roadside carcass, you thief.
Oh, but a washed out demon such as you should know that's no good. A dead body cannot hold a soul, nor can a living body have more than one occupant for too long. That's why.
The one that looks like Knots twists his lips into a gleeful smile and floats forward.
You actually care for that measly ghost, hmm? You ask no. You all are as stupid as him for coming here. Like moths to a flame, I'll consume all of you when I finally uproot myself from this concrete prison.
Ha, here we thought you liked it here. All the souls you can feed on. What's wrong? Did we scare you?
I escaped the underworld after hundreds of years of torture. Your runs are less than nothing to me. You should be thanking me for sparing your miserable lives from the incoming war.
War? What war? You're not going to get away with this. We're breaking out of here, and you're... Ah! Okay. Suddenly, you plummet from another showering pool that appears beneath. Fear grabs you by the throat, silencing you. The shadows laugh maniacally from above. You're trapped. The sides of your surroundings feel like wood against your fingertips. Coffin? Am I dead? Your heart leaps out of your chest like someone is stabbing you with an ice-cold knife. Desperation leads you to hit the side of the coffin. Feeling at that, you push and scratch against the coffin lid. Still nothing. Hey! No answer. You feel the space around you rising like people lifting the coffin. No, 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 I'm alive! Let me out! Overwhelming terror drowns you. The fact that this is a trick of the ghost doesn't concern you. Even in the darkness, you can sense your vision is failing you. It's getting harder to breathe. Your arms and legs are losing energy by the second. No, not like this. The space around you feels like it's shrinking. The coffin stops moving. You feel on your back the coffin hitting something hard. Where am I? This is where I should be. Your own voice reverberates through the surroundings. As familiar as it is, the monotone nature of the voice makes it feel so alien to you and at the same time, a part of you. This is a trick. You're not getting to me! This is the truth. I don't deserve to be. You scream into the void to try to stop your thoughts from being broadcasted out. The pitter-patter of dirt knocks on top of the coffin. Did they put me in the ground already? No, please, no. Pa, Toast, anyone, please. There's no use in trying. What can I even do? Your hands reach out, pressing against the coffin lid, but there is little to no strength left in you. I can't. Please, please, someone help. No one will come. Why would they? After all I've done, I don't deserve to be saved. Shut up! Shut up! Frustration mounts as you struggle to rein in your own thoughts. As much as you tell yourself this is all the ghost's trick, your resistance falters as you recognize every dark thought as something you've long tried to keep at bay. Dread seeps in as your doubts bubbles to the surface. So, this is how it ends. I die and I fail everyone. My failures are my legacy. Your heartbeat slows. Memories of your past mistakes take center stage. All the wrong documents you've signed, every failed project, and the faces of everyone you've let down. Kane's solemn expression comes into view. Maybe this is better. If I'm gone, you'll be free. I'm sorry. For everything. Maybe if I wasn't a demon, I could have had a short but sweet life. I wish I could start fresh and just be a regular guy with you. Silent falls. No more thoughts. No more feelings. Nothing. Damn.
Where am I?
That voice.
Kobu? I've got to get back to him. Kobu!
Toast? I'm here! Toast!
Kobu, please, where are you?
His voice fades away.
Toast!
What does it matter? Toast never cared about me.
No. No!
Urgency and vigor fills your lungs. Your hands fold into fists and you punch the top of the coffin. The entire world seems to shake in response. If he didn't care, he wouldn't have followed me to this point. He wouldn't have made that promise with me. Ugh! You raise both your knees to press against the top. You launch into another punch. I'm lying to myself. I'm just forcing him to be with me. Damn right I am. I am a burden. I want people to care about me. The shaking grows in intensity. You punch it in as hard as you can. No matter what, because Gary be damned, Toast matters to me. With one powerful thrust in the... Why are we in the Echo Diner? No, why are we in the Echo Diner? With one powerful thrust and the hardest punch you could throw, the top flies open and you stumble into a restaurant. Nah, that's the Echo Diner. I'm sorry. Anyway. What? What? Where am I now? Outside in the fake forest, the massive tree that holds Toast and Kobu rumbles. I don't like the sound of that. What's our plan here?
Obviously, we free both of them.
That goes without saying, but how do we exercise all of this?
I have a plan, but we'll have to wait until after they're both free.
Lucian raises an eyebrow. What, do you have some anti-ghost warhead in your pockets?
Something like that, but I need all of you out of here to use it. Now let's do this.
The angel focuses his power into his hands and conjures his bow and arrow. He takes aim of the sphere that holds Kobu. Morris stands next to Lucian and summons a fireball in his hand.
Ready? Fire!
Their attacks land a direct hit at the prison that holds Kobu. A tuft of smoke erupts from the attack, and the prison cracks a little. Whoa! The ground shakes and the roots of the trees rip themselves off the earth and flare about, forming a net of tentacles.
We've made it mad.
Morris, look out! Lucian fires another shot behind the boar. Its arrow pins the faceless corpse that tries to attack Morris. The exorcist readies his fireballs again. We've got company. More of the corpses begin to unearth themselves from beneath the tree and circle in on the duo. The one shot by Lucian flails about trying to approach them, but remains rooted to the tree. Well, now we know where all those missing customers went.
Don't be distracted. Focus on freeing Kobu. I'll cover for you.
You cover me? That's a joke if I ever heard one. I'll cover you. They blast the corpses that face them. Morris casts magic onto the ground, causing a column of fire erupting from the earth, knocking the corpses back.
Don't argue with me. I can only buy you so much time, and you're the one with more power right now, so shoot the tree!
Morris grabs his bandaged forearm. He bites his underlip before shaking his head. Oh shit, was he contemplating using his demon form? On the other side, Lucian looks to the tree core where Toast's body resides and at Kobu's prison up above. The angel draws his weapon and aims it right between the tentacle roots. He has a clear shot of Toast's head. That prison Toast is in. It's way more guarded than Kobu's. Wouldn't be too far-fetched to assume they want that hyena. I have half a mind to just wipe him out now and save us the trouble.
Hey, that's an expensive piece of equipment, Plus, you don't know who the ghost really wants.
Lucian groans and aims at Kobu's prison.
But if he's out of the way, Kobu will see reason again to go with my plan.
The angel aims back at Toast.
That's not what Kobu wants.
But... Oh my god, Morris! He's like really warming up to us now. One of the corpses leaps above the flames towards Morris. The boar widens its stance and casts a miniature tornado, blowing the foe away with a spin. Two more corpses walk through the flame walls, setting themselves ablaze. Even though the magic forces them to slow down, they do not halt their approach. Morris casts another gust of wind to blow them all back.
Lucian!
Lucian growls. He aims a shot at Kobu's prison, right where their turbine attack last may have cracked in the prison's armor.
That's fine, but once we're all out of this, I have a few choice words for that ghost for all this trouble.
He fires his arrow. You find yourself in a diner filled with faceless mannequins dressed like they would regular people.
Creepy.
A heavy miasma covers the place, producing a foul sensation that makes you want to choke. The fur on your metaphorical body stands on end as you sense the ghost's presence more strongly here. Being present in this space, there is a sense of familiarity and a thin veil of caution like you would have in a friend's home. You deduce this is Toast's mind. Amidst the mannequins, you spot Toast's back in the middle row. You make your approach. Your ears catch wind of his conversation with someone. Aww.
PB, this is great! Mi hermanito is going to become a lawyer, closing cases and looking out for the little guy. Soon you'll be rubbing in with the bigwigs.
PB? You gasp. Toast is talking to a mannequin dressed in plain clothes. He thinks that's his brother?
The ghost must have...
Waves of energy emanate from the mannequin. You think yourself insane when you hear a voice. Here's to that, hermano. It's us against the world. You hold the side of your head. The impersonate's voice is thick with sarcasm and malice.
Yeah, PB and Toast.
I still love that. That's such a cute duo name.
Yeah, PB and Toast. We're going to own this town, and finally, nuestro tío will have his dream come true too.
Yeah, soon we'll have everything we desire.
Here. Oh, your cup's empty. Let's have more beer.
There's nothing on the table. You reach out and shake Toast by the shoulder.
What the? Kobu, what are you doing here?
He turns back to his supposed brother and leaves out of his seat.
You're not PB.
All the other mannequins rise at the same time and face you both. Then in unison, they emit a powerful wave forcing you to clog your ears.
What's wrong, brother? PB?
You grab Toast by the wrist and pull him out of the diner. The mannequins try to grab hold of you both, only to freeze midway.
What the heck is going on? No time to worry. Let's go.
With a strong pull, you force Toast to run with you. Aww. Stepping out of the diner, the world is pitch black. Even the ground you run on feels unreal. But still you advance, guided by nothing but you hope to find a way out. The diner shrinks away as the distance between the two of you and the building grows. Toast keeps turning back towards the building he was in, frowning in thought.
Where are we going? I can't see shit in all this.
Neither can I. Damn it, I need a light. Toast, this is your mind. Can you think of someplace with a light?
My mind? How the heck do I do that?
Just think of a place you want to be.
Okay,
A drab, cold room now presents itself to you. Standing side by side, you look to Toast for answers as to where you are, but the look of horror on his face worries you. Oh no, are we in the apartment complex where he killed his brother? Oh shit. Toast?
This is Miota. It's the old apartment you two PB and I lived into before.
Did you mean to bring us here?
I don't know.
He walked around the room. His hands grazes the living room tablecloth. He smiles meekly until he notices the backpack on the chair. The sound of a doorknob rattling makes you turn quickly.
I remember this. It was just like this that day.
The hyena makes his way to the door. Toast, no, that could be a trap. Don't! An invisible wall falls between the two of you. You can't shout and bang against your invisible cage, but fail to reach him. You are reduced to an observer to the events before you. Toast reaches out the door and grabs the doorknob. From the back of his jeans, he pulls out a gun. You watch, startled that he even had that. He acts as though the last few minutes of events have never occurred. The hyena breathes heavily. His eyes are wide with fear. He covers his mouth as he leans in close to the door. Tomas, the door's stuck. Open up.
What the fuck?
Toast mounts to himself before opening the door to reveal a faceless figure.
Get in here!
The hyena pulls the person in and shuts the door before locking it back up. On an instant, you assume this is the hotel ghost again, but you don't pick up its presence like you did before. Even the way this faceless figure moves is too animated to be an act. You'd only guess this is what PB looked like to Toast, or what's left of his memory of him. Toast rushes back to the backpack with the figure following behind. As he does so, he throws nervous glances at the person.
Why are you here? I told you to take the bus out of town.
You really expect me to just follow some phone call at the restaurant with no explanations? I was freaking worried when I got that call. I had to come. Are you holding a gun? What are you? Wait, esto no es otra fuck. Wait, esto no es lo que parece or parece? Anyway, Stats of money and bullets suddenly appear on the table. Toast pats them hurriedly into the backpack. ¿De dónde salió todo este dinero? Me estás asustando, Tomás. Explícate. Where does money come from? You scare me, Tomás. Explain yourself. God damn it. Me prometiste que yo no te involucrarías con mierdas de pendileros. You promised you were done with all this Dane shit. Demonios lo estoy. Es solo que uno de mis tipos jodió un trabajo. I'm blocking you. You're not gonna be my mod anymore. You're not gonna be my mod anymore. Which okay. Así que tuve que fianzarlo. Damn it, I am. It's just one of my guys' straight up job. Okay, I have to build them out. They're being bullied by my mod, y'all. PB grabs his hair and pulls at them.
Dios mío, idiota.
That was none of your business anymore. Toast finishes packing up all of his money and slings the bag over his shoulder. Ellos eran mi equipo. Que esperabas que hiciera? They are my crew. What do you expect me to do? Esperaba que nos eligiera sobre ellos. I expect you to choose us over them. No puedo tener un hermano pendilero siendo un abogado. Eso sería suicidio laboral. I can have a brother associated with the Dean as a lawyer. That's career suicide. Si no te importa eso, al menos se quiera después. ¿Tú sabes qué pasaron? Si algo salía mal. If you didn't care about that, at least did you think about what would happen if something went wrong? Toast looked at his brother, then quickly avoided his non-existent eyes without saying a word. Mierda, algo salió si salió mal. Shit, something did go wrong. Solo deja de hablar. Tenemos que irnos antes de que. Just stop talking. We need to go before. A loud slam roars from the entrance. The door flies open to reveal a tall, looming figure cloaked in shadows.
Get back!
That's Toast? Silhouette? The figure moves with purpose, gun at the ready. Just as Toast aims to take the shot, the figure fires first into his stomach. Tomas! You scream, but nothing comes out of your mouth. Trembling, Toast tries to ready his gun, but the figure snatches it and kicks the hyena in the face. Pee-Pee crouches down with his hand up, standing between the assailant and his brother. Stop! You don't have to do this! Click. You hold your breath. Your body will move as much as you want to reach out to them. The gun is pointing at PB. No! Don't! He has nothing to do with this! Bang. It all happened so fast. The flash of the gun, the scent of gunpowder in the air. In seconds, Toast's brother falls to the ground. PB? A shot at Toast's head and the hyena's body falls limp. The shadow's form blows away, revealing another Toast holding the gun. Que la fuerza tenga piedad de sus almas. May the Reaper have mercy on your souls. The Toast with the gun fires 2 more shots into the siblings' bodies. He then turns to you. You're instantly startled. The gun in his hand disappears, and so do the bodies on the floor. Toast? You realize the force that kept you at bay has lifted. He doesn't answer. Even though he's looking at you, his eyes seem distant. Slowly, the colors in his pupils return. He frowns as a teardrop falls down his cheek. It was all my faults. I killed PB. Toast. As you reach out for him, a black hole behind his feet. There should be a word there. 4 rope-like arms reach out from the hole and wrap themselves around Toast, obscuring his entire face as they drag him down below. You grab Toast's legs with both arms and pull as hard as you can.
There you are!
The ghost.
Here I thought I lost my precious ticket out of here when that stupid angel and boar started attacking my body.
Let him go. He isn't yours.
You think he wants to go with you? He's already given up.
Toast's body makes no effort to resist the portal's pull. Toast, hang on. You can't let yourself get taken. Toast! You grip onto Toast for dear life. The pull of the ghost's grip feels like you are tugging against an entire army. Come back to me, Toast. Come back!
It's useless. His soul's mine.
You are dragged into the hole. Your hands are dipped into the darkness. Still, you plant your feet against the floor. Your claws dig deep into the wooden floorboards. Your body slowly slips into the vortex. Every passing second, you feel yourself fading away. Tears build up in your eyes.
You're wasting your fears over a killer, a thief, a bastard of a brother, even though he's not worth saving.
Shut up! I'm not letting him go. I'm not losing you too. The end lasts maniacally. You lose touch of your grip, but still you hang on. You promised me. You made a bacon promise, and I'm not letting you go until you meet PB again, Toast. I just said with the power of love. Cheesy!
What? What?
Just then you feel Toast's hand gripping your waist. You pull as hard as you can. Slowly, Toast's form rises from the depths.
No, this isn't supposed to happen.
The tendrils struggle to take their victim. A faint glow surrounds Toast's form, where the tendrils touch and they Where the tendrils touch, they burn away, and his glow brightens.
Don't let go!
I love doing like that fucking shrill voice. Outside, Morris struggles over the battle of attrition. Every corpse he sends away comes back together in more persistence. His insides burn as the beast he's been trying to keep at bay inches closer to escaping as his magic runs out.
Lucian, I can't hold on much longer!
Two corpses rush at Morris. They grab a hold of him and one of them bites deep into his shoulder.
Get off of me!
A tower of fire rose around Morris, burning and launching the corpses away. He gasps for air as he reaches his limits. Lucian on the other side finds drawing his bow becoming harder against the horde. His attacks feel like he's shooting at a boulder with a toothbrush, but he sees the crack in Koba's prison will finally give.
Hang on, stand with dignity. We're getting through this.
With one long pull, he lets loose his arrow. It flies and hits the deepened crack. The fissure enlarges and the whole room shakes. The surrounding corpses stop in their tracks and let loose a ghastly wail.
Is this supposed to happen?
I don't know. The tree's branches flare about as though it's in pain. Toad's prison begins to glow white.
That thing is going to blow! Get down!
They run in opposite directions as the entire tree breaks apart as it explodes, releasing tremendous soul energy. Lucy and Morris evade the brunt of the blast and are quick to get back up.
Oh no, Kobo!
Toast! As the smoke clears, you and Toast emerge from the dust.
Guys!
Are you alright? Shaken, but still intact.
And you? I'm totally fine. Never fa-fa-bata. Never butter.
Yes, he's the same as ever.
Oi, how is that the same? You insolent bugs!
That thing's still standing? Where the enemy's tree once stood now stands a shadowy form of Toast's body.
That thing looks like me. Wait, does that mean I'm the fake?
Now is not the time for that. A shockwave of magical energy erupts from the figure. Though considerably weaker than before, you do not let your guard down.
You dare come into my domain and dare rob me of my powers. You don't know who you're messing with, you cretin.
Hold your tongue or I'll gladly pin it to a tree.
You think I'm afraid of you? Or any of you? There are literal monsters in this town ready to tear heaven and hell asunder. You're all just waiting for the grave, but not me. I will let...
A ghostly fist hits the spear right in his gut. It fades away upon making an impact. Huh. You look to your side and see Toast in a defiant stance. His arm thrown straight out in the same angle as a straight fist.
Yakalate!
The hyena throws an array of punches in the air. Each strike is followed by a flying fist hitting the ghost in the body and face. I love this. Lucian draws his arrow and Morris chances spell, using several of his talismans. With one strong uppercut, the end is flung upwards into the air. Lucian fires his arrow in time. He pierces the foe and pins him to the top of the tree. Morris finishes his incantation and a bolt of lightning descends from the heavens, striking the foe. The imposter explodes, causing the room to shake as though an earthquake struck. A blinding light quickly engulfs the forest as the thunderous roar deafens throughout. A familiar sensation washes over you. Soul energy. Your friends turn back and make a dash away from the explosion. Toast leaps forward and grabs you, seemingly to shield you from the blast. As the light envelops you all, a single thought occupies your mind. I didn't do anything cool in the big finale! Oh yeah, I knows that. You didn't do anything. You feel your body being shaken. Sir? Sir, are you alright, sir?
What?
Your eyes flutter awake. The male receptionist from earlier is looking down at you with concern. Turn to the side, toes stand up. The receptionist helps you up to your feet. Where am I? This is the reception area, sir. Your friends are here too. You look past the receptionist and see Lucy and Morris to your right, also being helped up by the female receptionist. Toast groans. Dude, I'm exhausted. It's like I'm dead all over again. Lucy and Morris join you while the sisters watch over to her brother. Lucian keeps Morris between him and the male receptionist. He whispers to you. Before we celebrate, are we sure these two mortals aren't holding some trace of that spirit in them? I don't sense his presence. Same. They both bow at you all. God. We are so sorry for what has happened to your group. We had no control of ourselves the entire time. When we came to, oh goodness. I'm so ashamed we played any part of those actions. It's not your fault. A spirit at that level could possess any strong-willed person. If only we'd known sooner. Maybe we could have done something. We don't even know when he started making a nest here. We only started suspecting something was wrong when our guests were complaining of falling ill during their stay. I remember we suspected a staff member was involved in all this. Then, my memory is foggy. Yeah, mine too. Like the past 6 months have been nothing but a blur. I hope the other staff members left before anything worse happened. The board glances away for a moment before readjusting his tie. Oh, fuck, they're just dead. I suggest you both don't think too much about this. Ghosts are capable of great cruelty, and when left unchecked, would turn into what you all just experienced. That's a terrifying prospect. Really makes me worry about how it will be after death. That said, I won't say all who turn to ghosts are bad. Some may surprise you, and they may actually be quite reliable. Oh my god! Morris Toast Endgame. Taurus. Most. That's a ship name. It's Most. Morris lifts a toast. What, are you kidding? That hotel ghost was a total freak. It made me and Cobra see all kinds of weird shit. No joke, ghosts be mad evil. You and Morris smacked yourself in the forehead. What will you two do now? We'll pick up the pieces and rebuild. We took over this business to carry on our grandparents' dream, and we owe it to those who've been hurt to turn this hotel into a place of healing. So, thank you, all of you, for saving us and the hotel. One more thing, were any of you expecting another guest? No, why? Oh, it's just when I came to, I was at the pool, and there was someone else floating in the water beside me. He didn't seem hurt or anything, but I called to have them made to the hospital just to be sure. Is Toya a more Nazi reference? Is it? Is this a motherfucking Morinatsu reference? I'm so scared. There's so many references in this game, I wouldn't be surprised if Morinatsu makes a brief reference in it. Also, the flown body in the bar beside him. You're taking the fake Morris body to the hospital? He was an interesting fella. He said he was watching this show about Blue Dog and her family. Bluey? Then the person got nostalgic about his dead mom. Bluey? He was watching motherfucking Bluey? Mom! One minute he was wishing he could see her face again. He went to look through their family's old belongings and found a really old book. He said he read a few lines from it. Then he heard a voice promising he could see his mom again if he agreed to help them. Then wham! No idea how he got here. It was like he was dreaming for days when he was a kid again, eating her meals, then bam, he was floating in her pool. The four of you exchanged concerned looks with each other before you speak up. Well, at least he sounds like he's fine. I wonder how he ended up there. Several hours ago. Oh fuck, we're gonna get the actual story. Mwahaha!
I, Femin, have tracked down the location of the convict Kobu. Now for the new information Jar will not send over. Kobu is possibly being aided by others. An information of which I have confirmed because I have been spying on Kobu ever since yesterday. Therefore, what better way for me to get to him by capturing his supposed allies, starting with... Wait, what's going on in there? Whoa!
Oh, Lucian's fucking blast.
Oh, how did this be? I just got here. Curse you, Kobu! I swear I'll have my revenge for the day you took the last cafeteria pudding! You know this job is going to do a lot long... You know this job is doing a lot longer than I thought.
This show has humor. Victory? Please, allow us to repay you. We don't have much, but... Morris raises a hand.
That's all good. There was already a bounty on the ghost here, and we're just here to collect. Which reminds me, I need to make a phone call.
Please, feel free to use our hotel line at the counter. In fact, we'd like to treat you to an all-expense-paid stay here.
I'm not so sure how much a night stay in an old shabby hotel is going to be worth.
You elbow Lucian in the stomach and he frowns. Thank you for your kindness. The duo respond with synchronized warm smiles. I'll go and prepare the other amenities for all you to use. The hot springs should be ready by evening time.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I could really use some rest. My arms are sore from all that fighting.
We have several massage chairs in the recreation room. It's just next to the hot spring.
Massage chairs? It baffles the mind what mortals would crave for comforts.
And your tail's right in the process, honey. So don't be lying to yourself.
Ta-ta, you three. I'll see you later unless there's more prison matters to attend to.
More steps closer to the male receptionist.
I should probably finish up what's left of this job. Doesn't go claim the bounty. You don't have a phone I can use, Mr. Receptionist?
Of course.
Great, so everyone take a load off. I'll meet you guys when I'm free.
Though part of you wants to talk to everyone about what you went through, you're grossly aware of how exhausted you are. Time for reflection can come later. You and Toast are the only people left in the middle of the lobby. You both look at each other. Things feel awkward still, but for a different reason. You tired?
I'm actually pretty buzzed.
I suppose absorbing all that power would do that to you. You're still... you, right?
Pretty much. I don't feel all that different. Wait, I'm not going to turn to that weird tree thing, am I?
I'm not really the expert on souls. That's more of a Maris thing. But I don't think so. The end has been holed up in this hotel for who knows how long, consuming souls and fanning up itself. Without a body, I'm not surprised it turned into that. Toast looks at his hands.
So this body thing is really that valuable.
You don't know the half of it. His powers are a curiosity, but there's something more present to talk about. If you can find a way to form the sentences. We should be on the lookout for anything strange, though. You're a ghost yourself, and absorbing soul energy can be very detrimental. How did you do that anyways?
I have no idea. I just remember hearing your voice about the promise we made.
You blush.
All I could think of was to not give up.
Hearing that from him makes you feel good about yourself. Toast, thank you for saving me.
I do have a mean right hook.
It wasn't just then. I heard you cries before I came to find you in your mind.
Really? What'd I say?
I think you cried more than say anything.
What? That's lame. I've always wanted to say some cool one-liners like all the action heroes in the movies.
Really? What cool line would you have said while I was literally getting sucked to death?
Maybe something like, "He who sucks last sucks the hardest?"
You shake your head at his reply. Still the hyena smiles, somewhat satisfied that he could lie in the mood.
Hey,
His toothy smile is now replaced with a sheepish grin as he stretches at the back of his head.
You wouldn't want to chat out the pool and talk, would you?
His sudden bashfulness catches you off guard. Yeah, let's do that. You both reach the poolside without saying anything to each other. As you both stand at the edge of the shallow poolside, he turns to you. You think of what and how to say it. The elephant in the room. The day Toast died. Luckily, Toast alleviates you of your responsibility.
I bet you have questions about what you saw in my mind.
I do. Toast sighs. He turns to look at the pool and then back to you.
It was the shittiest day. Got even shittier when I realized I was later lined up with a bunch of other souls, ready to be processed like livestock. I remember I was looking for him amongst the other souls. The other experience was one bad joke.
Oh, the whole experience.
I always see the back of him, but every time I try to reach him, he got further and further away.
Oh, I need some tea. Huh.
I saw a soul get launched up after he got into that big old building that elevated us dead people. Thought I would join him, but ended up stuck down here instead.
He's an up above. You scratch the back of your head, feeling a bit shamed that your own system was what separated Toast from his brother. But at the same time, you knew it was just part of the process. It must have been hard, being separated from your brother like that.
It wasn't even about where we went. I never got to tell him I was sorry. Although no amount of sorry could fix what I did to him. If it wasn't for me, he should still be alive. He'd probably have a wife and kids by now. PB always talked about starting a family.
He turns to the pool and sniffles softly. Toast. You step closer to him. Slowly, your hand extends out with such delicacy, fearing that he would break at the slightest touch. Your fingers lock together and you hold his hand. I feel you hurting. Even back then in that memory, but I've never doubted that you loved your brother. Toast grips your hand back. You can always start a family with me. I'll have you kids. Not the time! Not the time, honey! Although he's trembling, all you need to be now is with him. Toast lets go of your head and suddenly does his head into the pool. Toast, what are you doing? He pulls his head out and slaps himself several times. Toast?
Get in the zone, Toast. This is no time for tears.
Toast, it's okay to cry.
I know it's okay, but there's more reasons to smile than to cry. We beat that weird ghost, saved them siblings, and well, we're still here.
Yeah, we are.
More importantly, we're one step closer to fulfilling our bacon promise.
So that's why you want to get to up above, to be with PB again? Toast looks up to the skies, then back to you.
Yeah, I didn't do right by him before, but there's a chance of us being a family. I'm taking it.
He needs this promise to happen. I can't tell him I don't know how to make it happen. Not after earlier. Then I'll do all in my power to make it happen. To our bacon promise.
Bacon promise.
He pulls you in for a hug. You blush as your face presses against his chest. Feeling comfortable, you reach for his hips and return the hug.
Now let's start a victory party.
You can party on your own, Toast. I'm going back to the room. I'm not sure if the ghost messed up with my stuff.
Hey, then let's boot up the TV and raid the mini fridge. It's complimentary after all.
Huh, I did want to know what a $10 can of soda would taste like. Well, I don't know how much longer you had to play, so I might not be able to watch the end stream. Have fun. Okay, no, don't worry. You both head back to your room. Fortunately, your room appears undisturbed. After checking your things, you both decide to watch the movie channel on the hotel TV. The hyena, eager to indulge in the many films he has missed since his passing, takes a seat right in front of the wall-mounted screen. An old movie about a kid who can see ghosts is playing on the channel, but you can't really focus. It's fucking Sixth Sense. It's the fucking Sixth Sense. You sit on the bed with 2 pillows stacked up behind. You're losing your fight against your fatigue to stay awake. In your half-awake state, your mind hopscotches from one thought to another. From the joy of defeating the enemy, to To the... Whew. I'm tired too. From the joy of defeating the enemy to the memory of what you experienced in your mind, and finally, how Kin is still stuck in the underworld. Your frustration slowly grows from how far you are from saving your dear friend. You mull over your perceived lack of progress until at exactly 7:30, the phone in your pocket buzzes. You drone before answering.
Hello? Hey, sorry for taking so long. Where are you guys? We're in the room. Cool, cool. The receptionist tells me the hospital is ready. I'm hopping in right now. You wanna come?
You roll off the bed. Your back kisses the hard floor and is followed by a loud thud and a silent groan. You crawl to the Toast with one hand holding the phone close to your chest. You give Toast's shoulders a tap. Moore's the door to the hospital and you went in?
Heck yeah. But what's a hospital anyways? Never been to one.
I'll explain on the way. You turn your attention back to your call. Toast and I will join you. Toast and I will join you. Do we need to bring anything down?
Nah, Chloe said they prepared the towels and the toiletries for us. It's just a matter of not having any kimonos for us to wear, so either bring some fresh clothes or reuse the same ones you're already wearing.
Sure. Oh, we should get Lucian to join in too.
Already found him. Listen.
Lucian snores loudly into the phone. Wow, Lucian is sleeping. Is the sky falling or something? Morris laughs.
Alright, I'll see you guys in the locker room. Just head straight from the reception counter, you'll be in the recreation room. Then go through that room and you'll reach the hospital locker room.
Got it, see you guys there. You end your call. When you turn back to Toast, he's already by the door in his underwear.
Let's go!
Wait, take your clothes. That isn't a pool. The hot spring locker room is bare, even more so with so few guests today. Morris and Lucian are in mid-undressing when you both arrive.
Oh, looks like we're late to the party. You undress, you two. We gotta wash up in the cubicles first before we can enter the hot spring.
Lucian is draining itchy air as he keeps his shirt and jewelry away. Lucian, you look excited for a bath.
Looking forward to the eye candy, huh? What eye candy? We're the only ones here. Exactly.
The hand rinse at the boy, who in turn flushes up. Putting that comment aside, bathing is one of the few things we do up above quite regularly. After all, cleanliness is next to godliness. Ew. I just read the end of that. I'm like, oh.
I shower whenever I can. Tracking out ghosts and undoing curses takes up a lot of time. Sometimes I don't bathe for weeks on end.
That's terrible!
I have deodorant to cover it up.
I have a feeling Morris would fit very well at Midwest Fur Fest. And Athercon. And every other furry convention. That's definitely not enough. You better take a launch soak later in your hot spring. What do you mean by that? This is a communal hot spring. Everyone's soaking at the same time. Excuse me? We aren't getting a hot spring to ourselves? No way, that's way too inconvenient. People all bathe daily usually. The angel grabs the side of his head and his jaw drops in shock. Toast proceeds to poke the shocked angel on the cheeks. As you undress, Morse comes over.
Hey, how you holding up? I know we didn't really get the time to decompress.
I'm fine, I think.
Come on, something on your mind? I won't charge a consultation fee.
It's just... You look over at Toast, continuously poking Lucian. Is it bad that sometimes I get swept up in the moment and I don't worry about King?
I won't say it's an unrelatable feeling. I know what it's like to worry about someone you care about, especially when their life is on the line. Especially when it feels like you have the power to make a difference. Every second they aren't here with you, it feels like you're doing something wrong.
It does, but what do I do about this feeling?
Think about it this way. If the shoe was on the other foot, how would you want him to feel?
I'd never want him to worry to this degree. I mean, knowing him, he'd get sick before he could even reach me.
Exactly, so keep your chin up. And take it one moment at a time. We're getting closer, and you need all your strength when the time comes.
Thanks, Morris. I suppose I take your advice into consideration. Hey, you mentioned you could relate. Who are you trying to save? Morris puts a finger to his mouth to indicate his silence.
Gotta keep some secrets, especially from the devil himself.
Enough with the poking!
But, Angel Boy's nervous. What's wrong? Worried you might see something you like?
No, I'm not nervous about being naked. It's just, I never had to be so exposed around so many people.
Great, don't want you missing out on this bonding experience.
Yeah?
Lucian gulps. After undressing completely with only the towels provided to cover your modesties, most of you take a brisk but thorough shower in the stalls. Except for Lucian, who seems to take forever to get ready for the hot spring. Once the angel is done with the shower, you all head in. The outside hot spring has a more natural aesthetic compared to the more stone-cold appearance of the hotel. Yellow bamboo walls cover the surroundings, separating the hot springs from the rest of the mountain area. Warm steam rises above the waters, giving the place an almost ethereal quality. Okay, so now we're... Excellent CG, as always. I love how the steam is covering Toast, even though it's not that he doesn't have a dick.
Toast, what are you doing? Unhand my towel this instant!
The hyena has the angel's towel in one hand while Lucian pulls with both of his hands to keep himself covered.
Come on, didn't we decide when we were coming in? You can't bring these things into the water.
I know that, I just needed to cover my unmentionable.
We're all dudes here, there's nothing to cover up. Come on, the faster you take it off, the faster we can get this party going.
Just let me do it.
As the adventure carries on, you enjoy the embrace of the warm waters on your naked form. Your muscles already feel looser as the heat massages your entire body. Ears flick when you hear Morris's deep groan. He rubs his back against the rock behind. It makes his pot belly stick out more.
The temperature is just right.
You reach a state of relaxation where your brain loses almost all vocabulary. The seconds trickle by and your heartbeat slows. All your focus is put on how good this feels, being surrounded by allies and just taking it in.
Let go!
Just like that, your focus pops away.
No, you let go!
You first!
With one mighty pull, Toast throws away Lucian's towel. His swing blows away the cloud of steam covering the hyena's lower half and your eyes widen.
Whoa!
Lucian loses his balance and falls into the water. That's so fucking cute! Wait! Wait, that's so funny! Toast Wait, are we smiling? Oh wait, no, we're actually smiling. We see the little peak of a smile pointing out. Toast laughs loudly while gripping his stomach. Lucian's growls make small bubbles flow up around his mouth.
See, it isn't so bad.
Your jaw hangs low as you try to register what you saw briefly. How did I not notice that hanging between his legs earlier? Running through your memory from the locker room to the hot spring, you realize you've been looking at Toast's back the entire time. Lucian slaps the water, causing some of it to splash on top of Toast's body. You are so lucky that the waters are keeping me hidden. If not, I would exercise you on the spot.
Oh, you say that, but I know deep down you're into me.
Toast blows an air kiss at the angel and laughs heartily again.
Jeez, can you guys be any noisier? You're going to wake the dead. Again.
Lucian Lucian turns his head away from Toast in a huff. It's just then Toast looks at you.
What's wrong, partner? Water's too hot for you?
No, what was between your legs?
What, you mean this?
What? He stands up and swings his hips at you. The insulting appendage waves hello. Dude, don't wag that around. I can make an arrow. Let's shoot it off of him. Wait, hold up.
Hey, hands up the merchandise. You think it was cheap for me to get that attachment to him?
You gave him that? When?
When I fist his burnt up body. Remember I mentioned an upgrade? I still think my real one was Mas Grande.
Crap, now you put that thought in my head.
I ain't nothing to be ashamed of. I think about my junk lots of times too. This conversation is borderline juvenile.
Agreed.
You're just saying that because you're insecure. Insecure?
Morris stands up. Oh no. The two naked men walk over to the middle of the hot spring and bump chests.
Do I look insecure? Impressive, but you're nowhere near me.
What the fuck is happening? What is happening right now?
Yeah, 'cause I way outsize you. Ain't that right, Kobu?
What, me? What the hell? What the hell is happening? What's this thing? What the? Please, I'm obviously bigger, which isn't Kobu. You know what? This hot spring isn't so bad. I can feel the luster return to my fur. So ends your very steamy hot spring night. I'm in shock. Wow. That night, while Morris is deep in slumber in the next bed and Lucia went out patrolling, you find yourself not being able to fall asleep. Toast? You call out in a hushed tone that the ghost sleeping on the sofa right next to you. He rolls on the side to face you.
Yeah?
Oh my god, wait, you can't see. Wait, you guys can see, but like Toast is like in the corner.
Yeah?
He answers back softly. You're not asleep?
Kinda chilly over here on the couch.
You open your blanket to an empty side of the bed. Lots of room here. Care to join me? He smiles and nods. Toast slides into your bed. He stretches out his arm so you can rest his head on his bulging bicep. As the two of you are hidden by the covers, you both giggle to each other. You become deeply aware of your heartbeats, of his warm breath, and the beauty of his eyes. You whisper to him. Toast, warm enough for you?
Hmm?
Despite the growing heat inside your body, your lips tremble. Your words fail you. Then he kisses you on the forehead. Oh my god.
Good night, Kobu.
Good night, Toast. He closes his eyes and so do you, but that night you are too hot and bothered to sleep soundly. Okay, that was it! That's we fully caught up. We fully caught up with Where the Demon Lurks. This will be the latest update. If you want to let us know how we're doing, leave a rating and comments on our itchio page. We want to hear from you. Where the Demon Lurks is supported by those who sponsor us on Patreon. Consider supporting us so we can make the game bigger and better. That is right. That is right. If you guys have the funds, and you want to see more of this game, probably even faster, or at least consistent, subscribe to their Patreon. Or you can support us by buying our new Kobu VR model on sale on itchio. Yes, there is a Kobu VR model for VR chat if you guys want to get it. As far as I know, it comes in both his demon form and his civilian form. So you can play both. If you want to be kept up to date on the development, feel free to follow our Twitter. I'm dead naming that stupid fucking app. Blue Sky, or join our Discord. Okay, we're fully caught up. Okay, obviously shout out to Libra, co-creators, Toriso and Noah. Oh my god. Y'all are amazing. I can't wait for the next update. I am so excited. Ugh. Oh my god, that was a really good stream. Actually, it was a lot shorter than I thought. Okay, but followed by the following patrons. Here's are the patrons. Fuck it. But here's those who subscribe to the Patreon that are helping this become possible. Because as you know, visual novels do take a lot of work. They do indeed. And most of these people actually have jobs on the side as well, so they're not just working on this 24/7. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is just... Well, actually, no. I don't know, maybe there's something else in the credits. I don't fucking know. Things can be... There could be some hidden shit here. Yeah, Tim Kool-Aid, Curie piano ambience. You are the bane of my existence. Do you know the amount of times I will upload a fucking VOD of this series, and then for some reason, like, it'll be like, oh, nothing's copyrighted and everything, but as soon as I make it public, all of a sudden, oh, there's copyright sounds in it. And then I have to go and fucking find the thing and, like, oh my god. Oh, they even, like, oh, they even credited the sound effects. That's cool. Thanks for playing. But yeah, the amount of times that guy's music gets copyright on my channel, and then I have to, every time I make a video public instead of private, and then I have to go back, find the video, and then find the proper credits, and then have to submit the appeal, and have it go through again. Yeah, it's frustrating. Anyway, let's go change the CG. I should have did this. And let's see, we got new... And we also got new sprites. Let's see. I think it was Morris who got a new sprite. There's Lucian outfit. And his fucking waiter outfit. Aw. I love him. But yeah, all that's over. We finally caught up with Where The Demon Lurks. You know, I kind of expected to be caught up with this stream. But yeah, I really enjoy. Honestly, shout out to Team Boke for creating such an amazing game. I can't wait for the next update. That and Chenya. I can't wait to play those both when they get updated. Oh my god. Well, that was really fun. I really enjoyed that. And we finally got the hot spring scene. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? My CGs didn't change? There you go. That's better. That was weird. There you go. Now there's the load screen. Anyway, I really enjoyed this. This was really amazing. And once again, yes, I can't wait to play more of this when new updates come out. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for the video. Wow, about a movie's length long. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you're watching the VOD, hi VOD. Hope you all doing amazing. Sorry it took me so long to say that. But if you're watching for the VOD, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel and go follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/TheCatBoy, where I'm pretty sure I stream regularly, like weekly now. But also like get notified of when I stream, so you can watch me in real time. And also go ahead and follow me on Twitter for updates on my streams, as well as me rambling about random shit that probably doesn't even matter in the long run. And I want to make, I want to start making like official schedules for my streams so people can stay updated on what to expect instead of me just announcing the day before and then just streaming. I need some good consistency in my life. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Oh yeah, check in tomorrow. If you're watching this fully live, check in on Wednesday tomorrow, the 16th, because I'm going to be playing I'm now the high school delinquent's lover, but I won out. Anyway, that's it for this video. Bye bye.